Hey guys, it's Captain Richard Andrews here. I want to do a follow-up video on terminal tackle for shad. We did a video recently about how to rig a shad, make a shad rig, but I wanted to follow up and show you some of the terminal tackle we use on our shad rigs. There's many variations of shad baits, but I want to kind of show you guys what I use and prefer over the last, say, 10 years of fishing for shad. So this is your basic shad rig, your basic tandem shad rig with the short leader and your long leader behind it. And that's your basic hickory shad rig. You've got an 1/8 ounce jig head with a 2-inch curly tail in the front. That kind of acts as your weight. And then your none guesser shad spoon in the back. That's a standard hickory shad rig. Sometimes we clip the spoon off in the back and put another crappy jig like that on the back if we need more weight. That gives us a 1/4 ounce of weight on the rig total. If you're fishing a little bit deeper water, you need to get down. And then some days they tend to key on the jigs better than the spoons or vice versa. So it's just good to start out with that. If they're hitting the front bait a lot, maybe you need to switch to 2 of them and try it. There's tons of different variations on these spoons. There's different colors. There's, of course, what I just showed you, the chartreuse with the orange head, chartreuse with the green head, solid white, solid red, white with the pink head, solid silver, solid gold, a feathered spoon, a larger size feathered spoon, and even a larger size none guesser. This is a Johnson brand. Johnson makes some of these. You'll see these on the shelf. I prefer the smaller none guesser spoons. I've been using these for most of my life shad fishing. They did the trick. And of course, if you go to the store and buy you some 2-inch curly tails, that's really all you need. And I use a lot of just unpainted 1/8 ounce round jig heads with just a standard crappy jig head with a thin wire hook, and rig them up just like I showed you. And that's really what you need for shad fishing. It's pretty simple. But start out with that basic tandem rig right there with the spoon in the back and the 1/8 ounce jig in the front. And then if you need to use 2 jigs, switch to 2 jigs, you can do so. Switching to 2 spoons is not really practical because the front spoon doesn't really swim very well. I've never used that. It makes the rig extremely light because these spoons are so light in weight. But this acts as your weight, gets it down, your spoons, your trailer bait, and a lot of times they're keying on one or the other. And if they tend to key more on the spoon, stick with the spoon. If they tend to key on the jig, switch to 2 jigs. That's what I do. Hope this helps, guys. So get to the store and stock up on your shad tackle for the season. The rivers are high right now, but they're coming down, and it'll be shad season before we know it. Thank you.